gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. We are live and in full effect today. Yeah, as you can see, we got a couple of things changed up behind us. Finally decided to get some things in order. Really start using some equipment properly. All up to this point, everything was a farce. Yep, I'll be honest. I'll tell the truth. Yeah, I been using my Mac, right? All kinds of things. We'll get into it, right? Because we don't talk just football here. We talk a little bit about everything. Um, but yeah, uh, welcome. If this is your first time, appreciate you for joining. I like to always immediately take care of the housekeeping, right? So that all means, please, if you will, don't forget to smack that subscribe button, smack that like for all the videos. Please feel free to go look at all the ones that I have out there. I put up a couple of new ones recently. Been putting out a lot of content as far as pictures and so forth. Joined quite a few what do you call it? Groups from all over. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm really excited about today. Uh, I'm not sure if everything is working properly, but I think it is. I'm gonna guess that it is. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I hope everything is streaming as expected. So yeah, let's take care of that housekeeping. Smack that like button. Smack the subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. So we on a bye week. Um, yeah, I'm excited because I get to stay home. As y'all know, I've been going to every game. It's been tough. Oh yeah, of course, as always, I got my dark beer today by none other than the Growler Bar. Of course, we don't promote anything that's not paying from that respect, with the exception of my spot, the Growler Bar. I really enjoy that place. So cheers to everybody. Yeah, this is a nice little celebration, man. I mean, I hope you like the new digs. Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. As you can see over here to my left, uh, those are the game day programs. If you've seen any of my previous streams, you know I bring as many as I can back. I have plans to do things with the ones that I'm not keeping, obviously for obvious reasons. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get that going sooner than later at some point. But yeah, I got my little shelf up and running. I got my Raider countries flag, right? We all know about the towels we get from the stadium as well, which I got finally put those in the proper order. Yeah, and then of course I got my Coke cans, my Modelo can, of course my popcorn stuff. Gotta have the Raider Nation towel, and y'all see my choice of jewelry hanging behind when it comes to the jewels when we rock at the games. Make sure everybody know what's going on, right? We always got to do that. Yeah. I also got some effects too, right? Really happy about the things I've been trying to put together for y'all to make this show go a little bit smoother, a little bit better. I do know a couple of people are supposed to join. We are going to have hopefully some guests show up and join. And we'll just talk again, like I say, talk about a little bit of everything. Mainly, obviously, football. What's coming up? Um, I actually haven't paid much attention to the games this week. Like I say, I've been taking a break. Um, I actually love the bet parlays and stuff too at the sports books when I'm in Vegas. Also, I use another site. I won't say. I'm not giving any free promotion, of course. So, but yeah, I like doing parlays and so forth. It makes the games more interesting, along with fantasy football. Yeah, I enjoy it. So, I haven't had a chance this week, like I say, to really dig in, but I do know I've already made my picks as far as who I expect to win. We also do overs and unders, right? And everything, point spreads, everything you can think of when it comes to bet, even halves. Um, yeah, any kind of bets, futures bets. I actually, and I think I've already told you guys, I bet on every futures bet for us that you can imagine. So that means, excuse me, but yeah, that means I bet that we would win 7 games or more. I bet that we would win our division. I bet that we would win the AFC, and I also bet that we would win the Super Bowl. I did all of that previous to the season. Um, as you all know, I felt this season was going to be special, so I decided to pretty much go to almost every game. And now I can say, because I made a crazy move and decided to go to this New York game next week. Please pray for me. I hope it's not cold because that's gonna be my biggest fear. Luckily, as always, I always get seats. Seats always gotta be a must, right? We go in fashion, right? Raider Nation, you know how we roll. So at least if it gets too cold, there's a couple of areas to go inside. But yeah, I'm sitting on, unfortunately, the Giants side, but that's the only side that they actually have, what you would consider a VIP section. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. That'll be interesting to say the least. I feel like this is a trap game. Coming off of a bye, playing the sorry Giants. I'm just nervous this is a trap game, but we'll see. I'll be there. And yeah, we'll have to see how this all goes. Let me see. I do know that I have to put a link in somewhere. Uh, Let me see. I'm gonna put this link up. Don't use it yet. Um, and please let me know if you can see. Oh, that's private. Okay, so yeah, the comment section. Maybe that's where I'm gonna need to post it. But yeah, I'm gonna post this link, and like I say, we'll talk a little bit further, and then hopefully people that join that want to chat it up a little bit, we'll chat it up, man. We'll talk. So, but yeah, let's talk about the Giants and what we're gonna have to do to beat them. Um, I think we should run the hell out of the ball. That's exactly what we should do. Run the ball, run the clock out, and get our running game back. It's the perfect time to get the running game back. Carr is on. I mean, kicking on all cylinders. I mean, if you're not on board now, I don't know what to tell you. Um, yeah, absolutely. This kid he's ready to bring us a championship. I've been flopping back and forth. I'll be the first to admit. I liked him one week, I hated him another week, right? It was just the one game where I mean, we couldn't. We were all sitting right there, and it was just impossible to ignore the passes that were just completely missed. So, to my credit, your eyes don't lie. So, I mean, I was seeing what I was seeing. It was what it was. So, yeah, he and obviously he's worked on it. I mean, there's also that caveat, right? Of do we really think that this could have been Gruden? Right? I'm starting to feel more and more that Gruden was a little bit too much of a micromanager, right? A little bit too much wanting to be involved, right? Being the fact that, he's Chucky, right? He's got his own ego, right? His own persona, all those things. So I don't know, man. I feel like ever since he did leave, the offense completely opened up. It's completely opened up. You got Olson flat out publicly stating that Carr has 100% control. He can do as he wishes, which I'm really happy about, right? I mean, are you kidding me? How can we not clap Carr being able to, pretty much get full control and do as he sees on the field? I think it's paid off. I mean, bottom line is you cannot you cannot overlook the fact that this man is literally the only man that plays quarterback that has a quarterback passer rating of 91 plus two times. Even the great Tom Brady hasn't done that, right? So give the man credit where credit is due. Um, I mean, everybody has a bad game. I mean, quarterback is tough to have a bad game, but I think now him having the reins, he's going to have the ability to actually, pretty much handle his bad games now, right? Lean on the people that he needs to lean on, and he doesn't have Gruden in his ear for whatever reason, which may have been problems from day one. Who knows? I mean, clearly he's a team player. He's a locker room kid. He's not going to cause a fuss. I mean, he's been fighting for Gruden ever since. So it is what it is. I think it is time though for us to back up, right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm backing up off of him, right? And anybody, thinking any different, I mean, I'm giving you booze. Yep. Oh, exactly right. Derek Carr, he's our quarterback. It is what it is. He's our quarterback. We're moving forward with him, and that's it. I mean, I'm in a lot of groups, and it's pretty strange how this is always what we go back to. Um, Obviously, I'm not a part of any other team groups when it comes to football, but yeah, I don't think everybody else does that to their own team. So that's something we gotta work on, right? We gotta focus. We gotta bring ourselves together, become a unit, and get behind Derek Carr. So let's start cheering. All right, yeah, let's start cheering for D Carr. Right, let's start cheering for D Carr. It's time. You know, it was also a little bit of noise with our boy Jacobs referring to his chest injury and saying that the coaches were lying on him. I haven't really dug into that story yet, but there's something fishy with that, right? I mean, come on, Jacobs. You're already starting to talk. I mean, you've been hurt. That injury wasn't fake. That was a real injury. So now all of a sudden, you know, you you want to talk about coaches? It just didn't make sense. I don't know. I mean, it feels like. I mean, I think we all know we're probably one of the worst hated teams, if not the most hated team in the NFL. And I mean, it feels like they got something against us. They've been gunning for us all year, right? As soon as we came out the gates 3-0, I mean, we still got to figure out what happened to Chucky, right? And I do like that Mark is not letting that go. He wants a report. He wants to know what's going down, um, and rightfully so. We deserve that. We earned that. We paid a lot of money for that, right? So um, give that man the respect to get that report and let us know what really truly happened there. But yeah, back to the Giants, meaning that what are we gonna do to beat them? Like run the ball. Let's get Drake, Rashard, and Jacobs some serious carries. Let our receivers rest. I gotta admit, again, I'm going back to Ruggs because I'm super impressed. The kid's been playing better and better every game, and now Carr is treating him like a number one receiver. I mean, he's running the route tree. Um, he's not just catching balls over the top. So that's interesting to watch. We already discussed Snead, hot drop Snead. I mean, I don't have anything against the guy, but he just dropped too many balls, man. Way too many balls dropped. So, um, yeah, it is what it is there. Uh, and I mean, we got all big play Zay. Obviously, third and Renfro, and then our 1 and 2 with Edwards and Ruggs. And I mean, don't even get me started with our tight ends. We probably have the best tight end core in the NFL right now. I can't even think of another team that even comes close to having two tight ends like we do, let alone the three that we have. Possibly even four with the one kid coming up from the practice squad or whatever happened due to Waller having his issues. And I didn't even see that. I don't know how I missed that. I guess, being at the game, maybe that's where I missed that play. But yeah, I didn't see that, so that was interesting for me uh, to see that he got hurt. I mean, that he didn't play. And yeah, I didn't even get him out of my lineup as far as far as fantasy is concerned. So, but I'm assuming he'll be good. He'll be coming back. Um, I'm hoping after the bye week. I'm hoping everybody will be healthy after the bye week. Um, Defense, as always, look really good. I mean, if you watch the breakdown of how we're just terrorizing offenses, I mean, the Eagles came out the gates quick, but that was it, man. After seven, I mean, we shut them down 3.5 quarters. I mean, they got cooking where it didn't matter. So, and all of our boys are in the top five, if not top three for everything. I mean, Mad Max, I don't know how to pronounce N's name. I'm just gonna call him N and Joku. I don't know how to pronounce it. um Perry, man, I'm telling you, Littleton, we got a squad, and of course, my all time favorite. I'm getting his jersey too. I'm done getting Hobbs' jersey, and that's the one I want, and I want it signed. I'm doing everything I can for that to happen. I'm pretty sure I'll get that wish. Yeah, I'm always real close to the sideline. Plus, my boy Dwight, like I said, he's got the fast track on the VIP seats. So so I'm hoping at least one of the games will actually be able to do that. Meaning myself, obviously Dwight always finds a way. He's got his hookup. Eventually, I'll get there. I've been yeah. So that's a pretty good thing about the stadium because the same people work it. Uh, so you really start to create that right bond. You create the camaraderie. Usually, these people are fans of the Raiders. Whether they're doing that because it's their job or not, who knows, right? But they are. They tend to be real fans, and they take care of us, and us as fans take care of them. Ask them if they need anything, water during the games. Right, one of my mans, he wanted the updates on the scores and so forth. So I'd always run up and down and to give them that. Yeah, like I say, and they take care of us. So it is what it is. But yeah, I it should be interesting. It should be interesting to see how we deal with the New York Giants. It's not supposed to be below 50. That's another thing too, though. I mean, we got to go to Cleveland. That's the game I can pretty much guarantee you I am not going to. There's no way I'm going to Cleveland, right? Cleveland is not going to happen. No. Sorry about that. Yeah. Unless they have an indoor area like the Giants, right? Which I don't think they do. So I mean, yeah, somebody's going. I watched that one from home. Right, yeah, kind of right where you're seeing, but it'll be just a little bit of a different setup. Yeah, and I just noticed there was one thing that I don't know if I stated or made any comments about, which was the picture that you see in the corner behind the chair. That picture is probably definitely my most favorite collegiate football picture. That's playing against the mighty Palomar. I want to say that was 94. Yeah, that was 94 because 93 was Tony Banks. And if you see the picture, you see a number 9 with his hands up. That is Mr. Buckner. Buckner, I actually just got back in touch with him on Facebook as well. But he was actually a quarterback that got a full ride to Oregon, I believe. He got up there, it didn't work out for whatever reason, so he came to junior college, and he was my quarterback our second year when we really put Mesa on the map, um, and that is San Diego Mesa, which is currently ranked number 7 or 6 right now in the state when it comes to JUCO. Um, Getting right back where we should be from that respect. But yeah, that picture is against Palomar. We did not win that game. Palomar is and was a powerhouse. They're probably still a powerhouse today junior college football in San Diego. But yeah, it's definitely my favorite. I got quite a few of those. I do have a bunch of them posted all over the place, but yeah, that one I put there specifically for y'all to see, so that I'd have something to talk about when it comes to my playing days. Because again, for the people that may not know, I played up through college, San Diego Mesa, and Montana State University is where I graduated from. So graduated in 2000, played in 95 to 98. So yeah, let's see here. I need to hit some of my people, make sure they know that the stream is going. Let me see if we can grab some people. I think I'm at my 20 minute mark. Let me see what's going on. So Giant Stadium. Actually, I have a story about that. One quick second, and I will be back to discussing. So yeah, last time I was at New York Giants Stadium. Funny now that I think about it, yes, we were playing the Raiders, of course, and we won. And I was a big ass. I won't lie. I was not a fun fan. I was younger. I mean, not super obnoxious, nothing like no one wanted to fight me, but I'm sure everybody wanted me to shut the hell up. But long story short, with that one is, and I think it's kind of one of those karma things and deserving, but I lost my class ring in that stadium. That was my high school class ring. Yeah, and I have all my other class ring stuff. So uh, I was just I'm still mad that I lost it there of all places, and the fact that we won. And I know somebody found it and it has my name on it and everything, and I never received it. So I'm still a little salty about that. It is what it is. But yeah, that was a long time ago, and we won that game. So I'm hoping that things continue to go in that direction, and we win this time too. Uh, I I don't think it was the same stadium though. Now that I think about it, because this is the new East Rutherford where they share, right? And this was the old Giants. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is the old Giants stadium. So at least that'll probably make me feel better. All right, I see my cousin on. So by any chance, you see that link day? I got a link that I posted in the channel. If you click on that, I should be able to bring you up. We can, you know, shoot it how we want to shoot it. As soon as you log in, um, got a couple people, other people I told to hop on. Um, dang it, sorry about that. Yeah, and let me know if this link isn't clickable or seeable. Again, this is the first time that we're doing this, so please bear with me. You know, for all I know, like my man, the lead attorney says, you know, I could have been struggle streaming this whole time. I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever set it up like this, so it'll be interesting to hear, um, you know how this all turned out. So yeah, Day, click on that link. If you can't see it, let me know, and I'll shoot it to you. I'll shoot it to you via your phone or whatever. Um, but you are actually going to be helping me out here and testing out, bringing somebody up, bringing somebody on live, and seeing how this thing works for the people. So I will get into that a little bit, right? Again, like I said, we talk a little bit about everything. It's been interesting getting things going. Right here, I am at week 8. I currently have about 75 subscribers. 2 weeks ago I had about 30. Um, what I do during the games is I pass out cards, and they have a, QR code on the back. So what happens is it allows me to, allows people to scan, and then they immediately go to my YouTube channel, uh, and hopefully, right, subscribe, check out the videos and so forth, and eventually, for the people that are at the game, see themselves. As you know, I carry my GoPro, which I've upgraded. I will talk a little bit about this setup, for anybody else that's looking to move forward and right start a channel. Um, for the most part, everything that you see is pretty inexpensive. The mic's pretty inexpensive. I do have another mic, but didn't have time to set that up. The GoPro, right? It's the new GoPro 10. I'm not sure how that's coming out as far as video, but what I can tell you from what I see on my laptop is absolutely outstanding. Um, I'm really pleased with the way the studios turned out. You guys can't see, but in front I have some seating, right, for actual live people in house. Eventually, what I can do is set up some cameras, right, for people that are actually here locally, to join. So this gonna be this thing's gonna be popping. I can tell you right now. Once we really get the train rolling, I think people are gonna be surprised what comes out of this channel. Again, it's obviously mainly gonna be focused on football and focused on the Raiders, but we will absolutely talk about a little bit of everything. So with that being said, let me add my cuz to the channel. Uh Stop Raider hating. Please feel free to join. Introduce yourself. Let me make sure I unmute your. Oh, you might have to unmute your own mic. I think. Uh, yeah, but talk to us. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, Daylon. There you go. What's up, family?
Destin, can you hear me?
Yep, absolutely. I hear you loud and clear. What's up, fam?
Ray,
Say that again.
in here.
Yeah, yeah. See, already I'm struggling. It's hard to hear you.
No, no.
Okay, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. So,
What about now?
yep, that's good. That's good. So, what you think about our
A lot
boys, man?
better.
So far? Yep.
Man, man. I'm just. It looked like a lot of guys that pan out a little bit. It's looking like Gruden was starting to lose hope in him. And even though he ain't really a part of the picture, he's putting together.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. So, were you mad about Gruden getting kicked to the curb? I mean, I'll be honest. I really wasn't mad, but I wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, it world, but I just think when you pass, I think what was it? It wasn't any organization. Just don't think it's right to do people like that. You dragging people from.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm with you on that. I mean, I don't like to do the politics, right? And then we obviously also got to make sure
Hell,
we
like
handle the algorithm right when it comes to YouTube. So I don't like that. I don't even know the wrong stuff to say yet. But watching other YouTubers, I know there's certain things you don't want to say. But yeah, the cancel
Yeah, I got.
culture
Yeah, I know
is
you got. You definitely careful about that.
yep. But
You know,
cancel culture is real,
it's
ladies and gentlemen.
it's reality. You know, and the country was based off of expression and the freedom to say what you want. You know what I mean? What you want, and it is what it is. You know, John
Yep.
Gruden, like I said, it looked like he had a little game plan. It looked like it was starting to pan out. You know, hopefully these guys can make a great run.
Yep. I agree, man. It the only reason I say what I say when it comes to Carr having the freedom and it feels like he's playing better is because that's my only hope, right? My only hope is that Gruden was more of a hang up than he was not. And I'm only hoping that, right, for the better of the team is right. I have no will towards Gruden. I mean, clearly, obviously, the man was wrong based on whatever they said he said, right, as far as the language and so forth. He should know better. But at the same time, I mean, I think it went overboard as far as the whole canceling him out completely. It didn't make any sense.
You know, like I said, man, it's just crazy. Say, did you hear what they said? I never even went to go look to see what he said in the email because I really
Right.
didn't care. And
Yep.
you know, it's right. And then when it comes out that the musician is a homosexual or something like that, it matters to me. I know them for making. I know this guy for coaching me. Personal life is I'm not here to judge it, and I really don't care.
Right. You and me both. I mean,
But
come on. No one think. I mean, and that's the thing, right? I mean, dude, and I mean, it is what it is. It's so hard, man. But I don't. If I had to bet my life on it, no, I don't think he's racist. No, I don't think he's homophobic. I think he got caught up having a conversation with his homeboy, and he thought it was going to be just
man,
between him and his home.
give me a minute, man. Let me find a movie for him.
Yep. So what's your thoughts on Ruggs, man? I mean, I'm really feeling him lately. Oh, you going? I'll give you a minute to come back. And while you come back, yeah, I'll give a little bit more insight on the equipment. So, like I say, I got the GoPro 10. I'm connected to a Lenovo uh, desktop right now. I mean a laptop. I'm definitely moving to a Mac when that
I'm
time
back.
comes. You back? Okay, good. But yeah, I'm moving to a Mac. I'm moving to obviously all the right stuff. And that's why I say this stream actually may not be coming out as well as I think it is, and that may be due to the equipment that I have. So, and I'm actually going to I'll do a show on that. Um, I'll touch on it anyways, as far as the equipment and so forth. But yeah, let's get back to it, man. I wanted to know your input on rugs, man. I'm really
So
feeling this kid right now. What you think?
Henry Ruggs is a guy that really excites me because when they get around him, uh, and everything at the combine, if Al was still here, Al would get him.
Yeah, all day, all day.
We got him.
And that was what I like.
So when we got him, I wish him the best. And you know, he wasn't polished and he's made a lot of progress. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Yep. I feel the exact same way. Initially, I had that same feeling like, you know what? Al came back from the grave. They found a way. We drafted the fastest dude in the league. Once again, right?
And you know,
But this time it's gonna work out.
go ahead. What was you saying?
I said this time is gonna work out. The first time, I mean, like Al, that's all he did, just draft the fastest dude, right? We got plenty of people that we can talk about that he drafted that didn't pan out. Hayward Bay is the one that sticks out of my mind the fastest, and he actually wasn't that bad. Hayward Bay actually turned out to be better than I thought. But
Okay.
but yeah, he's known for doing exactly that, just drafting the fastest dude. And that's why I was kind of okay. It was like one of those things of paying homage. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I wasn't upset
Exactly.
about that.
Guy for you that glad Mark made that decision.
Yep,
You
me
know,
too.
and a true speedster threat, and help take away from some of these safeties that they got in the game.
Yep.
I think if receiver around them, I think in a short amount of time.
Yep. So what I can tell you that I saw personally up front, close and center at the game, it was the route running. It was the route tree. He's actually running a little bit of everything, right? He's not just running goes, slants, posts. He's actually running the route tree. And Carr is confident in throwing him the ball. You don't think of Ruggs as a possession receiver at all, ever. And he did a little bit of that against the Eagles. I don't know if people paid attention to that.
He definitely he was he lined he lined up inside a few times, and I think and like a college coming out of college is that he just has to get that game time. I'm sure he practices well. He and I just think when he starts when he shakes that game time, you know, it may be, and that was one thing that impressed me about CD Lamb
Yeah.
as a rookie and was ready, you know, watching that kid play.
So, Day, everybody's saying that it's hard to hear you. I actually can hear you okay, but they saying, people that are on the stream, they saying it's hard to hear you. So check your check your volume or something. I don't know if it's your phone. It could be right.
Man, yeah, it's rough. I'm from I live out in the sticks. You ain't been to
Ah,
Pittsburgh.
that's right.
I live in
That's
the
right.
Wi-Fi ain't the greatest. Something that we'll work on for that. I can pull the laptop up on me, even though you gave me fair warning.
Right. Yeah, no worries. We'll get it together. Like I say, I'm just ecstatic, right? We got everything up and running. It's starting to look better. We can start getting people more involved. Things will pick up, man. Right? I mean, you've seen the start. You know how we got it
That's about
out the mud when it comes to not having a person.
exactly.
Yep.
But
So we on our way. We close.
tailgating coverage, man. From the games that I went to, man, I got tons of pictures. Tailgating was fun than the actual game, and just because
Yep.
the interaction with Raider Nation and I've been out to Sports Authority Stadium, Denver,
Yep.
and it's a great environment, man. When people are ready to watch a football game for a good time.
Yep.
In America, it's all about when it comes to football.
Absolutely. And what the treat I have for this station, this channel, as I've been telling you guys, I'm actually using my GoPro 10 now to to webcam and so forth. But every single game I've gone to, I've had my GoPro on my wrist. A lot of the people that have subscribed know it, and they're on it, and they know eventually that I will chop these videos up. My plan is to take all the film I have from everything and really put out a lot of it all summer when it's off season and we all sitting and crying waiting for football to come back. I'm hoping that's a way that I can, you know, kind of uplift people's spirits from that respect and show them how it went down throughout the season.
man.
And I think people are going to be really surprised
And
at
stay
the
in it.
type of content I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Definitely
will give a
love,
hint
you
too.
know, or to
Yeah,
see
go
some of
ahead.
that
Go ahead.
exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly the case. Like I have a few things that's gonna be exclusive. Um, so what I can tell you is I know one thing. Thanksgiving.
Stadium.
Say that again.
Yeah, I'll have to go to Jerry's World for that.
Yes, that was what I was gonna say. So, ladies and
With
gentlemen,
Texas.
yeah, I don't even know how I did this, but yeah, my best homie is coming with me from home, and my coach and his wife is going as well for Thanksgiving. And we have founders
Have you
seats.
world yet, or is this gonna be your first time?
Now I've been to Jerry World. I've been to Jerry World, but I have not been to Jerry World the way I'm about to experience Jerry World for Thanksgiving. Um, hey, and if anybody knows Jerry World, it's the best stadium in the league. Um, bar none, hands down, no questions asked. That includes our stadium.
We'll make sure of that. You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
but
All that money, I mean,
my
they do everything big in Texas. So Jerry World is Jerry World, man, and it's gonna be tough to beat. And if anyone knows, please go check out the dumpster fire called SoFi. The video I did on that. Yeah, you know what? There are some dope spots about SoFi, and again, I actually have footage of the VIP section. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty badass, and I'm gonna put that out there. But the flip side of it is that stadium, it's garbage. It's generic. It's white and concrete. It's garbage, and they treated Raider fans like garbage. So I have nothing good to say
like
say about that place, even though people tend to pump it up. I I don't agree, but as far as Jerry World, I want everybody to know y'all are going to be in for a treat when it comes to the Thanksgiving Day footage that I am going to obtain. We have literally the best seats in the house if it ain't Jerry's himself. We are smack dab on the 50-yard line, the second row up from founders seats, 213 section, I believe. And there's a video, I'll post it. There's a video of showing, everything in what you have access to, which is the field, all kinds of stuff. And like I say, this will probably be the best footage I get all year, with the exception of maybe some in rival games, right? We got a couple of in rival games. I'm pleased to say that I found a way to get to the Denver game. Oh, Daylon got but yeah, I didn't think I was gonna go to the Denver game, right? But wifey and I discussed it. Yeah, and there's another little caveat and twist to that, but my little man might be watching, so I don't want to spoil nothing. But yeah, yeah, that's Denver game is gonna be. They gonna want revenge, man. That's that's the big fear I have. They are going to want revenge. I can't believe this dude said 24-17 Giants. You killing me. You killing me, genius. There's no way. I don't even think y'all scored 17 all year yet combined. Nah, real talk. I mean, y'all beat the Panthers, and I lost money on that game. I don't know why I bid on that chat. That was a trap game. That game was a trap game. Yeah, that was a trap game. Make sure you unmute yourself, Day. But unmute, unmute yourself. There you go. You good? Yep. But yeah, that Giants Carolina game was a complete total trap game.
Panthers game, they came out hot, man. Sam Darnold was looking like a champ.
Right? What happened to that? I was like Sam Darnold for the win. And then before you know it, they was getting
He's
blown
gonna
out.
be like come out hot every year, and then they jump in the back seat and try to let the car ride off the cliff, man.
I agree. I agree. I mean, I want Darnold to do well too. I mean, he's in the best position, in my opinion, that he could be in based on where he started. I mean, quarterbacks go to the Jets to die. We all know that.
Definitely.
I mean,
Great year that he had at the Jets. I thought he was gonna come back strong, man, and then he just stuff.
well, he didn't have any coaching. See, so again, this is another thing that a lot of people don't really pay attention to, man, and they think it's these dudes are just getting paid all this money to do nothing. Coaching is ridiculously hard. It's not easy, and it's almost impossible to find a good coach that understands the balance of being a player's coach, right, and being an authoritative person that needs to obtain to get the job done. Again, I'll tell this story. So in fact, and it's my coach that's going to the game with us. But yeah, I'll never forget this for as long as I live. I'm 18 years old. I don't know nothing about the world, right? I'm coming from Connecticut, and here I am with my coach, my position coach, who's already doing well for himself in that respect, just loves football, coaching, etc. He's like, look. I get paid a lot of money to train people, and you guys are gonna see him. His name's Chris Smith. He still looks like he's 20 years old today, and the dude he's just cut up, just healthy. He does all the Spartan runs, but he was one of the most influential coaches that I've ever had in my life, and I'll never forget. He said, "Look, I will teach you how to get to where you want to be, but the minute that you question it or question me, done." So of course, guess what I did? Shut up and listen. I literally did everything that man told me to do. And sure enough, he knew I had a class at 7 a.m. and he got me up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to go run the Aztec Bowl in San Diego. This is San Diego State's old. And I never questioned him. He can tell you till this day. I never ever questioned him 1 second. Um, and sure enough, it paid off because I earned the scholarship, right? And I can guarantee you he was a part of that. And there's no way I will be where I am today without him and without that coaching. And that's why I say, man, people think these dudes in the NFL that's coaching, it's just easier. No, man, coaching it it's a talent and it's hard to learn how to push people's buttons in the right way to get people to do what you need them to do. And that's in anything, whether it's football, whether it's a job, right, or anything. Um, and it's important. So that's why I feel bad for the Jets quarterbacks because they go there to die. I mean, you get drafted there. Look what's happening to the kid that's there now. He's there to die. That kid has no chance. He has absolutely no chance right now. But I mean, it is what it is, right? That's on the Jets. They got to figure that out, not me. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I was hoping I can get my man Bill on here. I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he's doing though. It is Friday. You know, we got families and stuff, so you know, people got to do what they got to do. Um, Let me check on him real quick though. Let me see if I can have him join in, join in and chat with us. Daylon came back. Yeah, Cuz live in the sticks, so Cuz has to jump in and out when he can, based on his service. Yeah, that's it's a good thing to live out in the sticks because you don't got to deal with people, but then it's a bad thing when you got to deal with this kind of stuff. So, welcome back, Daylon. Welcome back.
I appreciate it. I'm nobody special. Nobody special.
Yes, you are, Cuz. You special to me. That's all that mattered, dog.
Man, hey, I'm liking the studio.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I put some last minute touches on.
Touch, I was kind of in and out. Man, I think coaching on that profession, but football in particular, managing, you're just managing talent. I just think about this, and I forgot what coach I heard. Coach from maybe the 90s, the early 90s. And he said, imagine more money for you, how to do his job.
Wow. It's a
You
good
know
point.
what I mean?
Yeah,
I remember hearing that as a kid, probably 13.
it's a good point.
Put that, you know.
Yep.
Yep. So side, I think that's why when you find those coaches that talk about them and stuff and how special they are, it takes a special keep a level head, man, and that's from a coach's perspective because all those guys that are down on that field are the it's
Yep. Absolutely right.
and and you got like Belichick. They were trying to make it seem like there was an issue between him and Tom Brady.
Right.
To be able to work and work with these coaches. It's not a regular. These people are constantly pressure to get the job done. And that
Yep.
takes putting egos aside.
Yep.
That's where the professionalism pays off. And that's why you see whether you like him or not. And who's a champion through and through.
Right.
And you know what I mean, and things that where he knocks himself out of the ring.
Yep. Oh, that makes sense. So who's your favorite on offense? I mean defense. Who do you like? Who do you like the most? RD.
Yeah. I mean, progression. That dude's worked his butt off to one, but to two, be a leader.
Lead.
I'm impressed
I'm
with him.
impressed with him. Yep. I think our
Another
first
guy
Hall of
that
Famer.
really Gus Bradley
Gus
knows better
Bradley
than
knows
I
better
do
than I
is
do.
Right.
I think is his
I think
name.
is his name.
Who?
See him out on
See
the
him out
field.
on the
That
field.
kid.
That kid.
Is that his
Is
name?
that his name?
Trayvon Morrig.
Trayvon Morrig.
Trey. Yeah, Moeller.
Picked up
Moeller.
drafted.
Yep. He's actually the glue to the secondary. Trayvon Moeller. Yeah,
Right.
he's the glue.
And the role, man. With ability and
And
So who I think is our Hall of Famer, I think is Hobbs, man. I think it's Nate Hobbs. Even over Mad Max.
oh yeah, no, definitely. He like backbone, man. He's the club.
he's the club.
He don't miss. Right now he's batting zero. He don't miss. Hobbs don't miss. You don't catch nothing on him. If you catch something on him, you're immediately tackled. You're hasn't been scored on all year. Knocking on wood. I mean, he's our guy. I, even over Mad Max. Don't get me wrong. Max is having a Hall of Fame year. He's having a All American, All Pro year. But
He's not a yeah.
Hobbs is on another level for
Nah,
me right now.
definitely.
Yeah,
I
he's
agree.
my favorite.
I agree. And the game's live, man. You can kind of
You can
see
kind
what's
of see
going
what's
on in the
going on in
trenches,
the trenches,
especially with.
especially with.
But
But
see that
see that
secondary, man. That's what
secondary,
I
man.
watched.
That's
I
what I
remember I
watched. I
watched.
remember I watched.
I went to.
I
It
went
was
to. It was our
about
probably about
3 years
3 years
ago, 4
ago,
years.
4 years.
Circles around our
Circles
damn
around our damn
secondary, man.
secondary,
And
Right.
and it was
it was code, man. It was
cold, man. It
crazy,
was
you know.
crazy,
So
So
when you at the
when you at the
on the field
on the field
perspective, man,
perspective, man,
it's
it's
crazy, man.
crazy,
How the
man. How
super
the super
athletes,
athletes,
everybody else on the field.
Yep. Yeah, it's very different being up close and personal. The one thing I tell people about our team, the people to look at, go look at Brian Edwards and go look at Darren Waller. Them two dudes don't even look human. They look crazy. They look crazy in person. For real. Waller looks crazy. He straight up looked like he came out
Waller
of a
can
lab.
do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could be he, nature, man. But most importantly, man, I'm glad to see that
glad
he,
to see that he,
whatever he was
whatever
going
he was going
and
and
became one of the best
became one of the
football
best
players.
football players.
Yep. Yeah, he's a story for the ages. We got I'm telling you, man, we got a special squad for a lot of reasons.
And DC is a special guy, man.
Oh, for
DC is
sure.
a special guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Robin up, get rid of him, keep.
yep.
But DC's a special guy, man, and I'm glad he's our quarterback.
I agree, man, and that's why I said a lot about that early on in the stream, and I mean, it's time to give the man his props. Bottom line is, I mean, to do something Tom hasn't done yet, and Tom has done everything right.
I mean,
I mean, come on, you got to give the
you
man his
got to do
flowers
it, man.
right now.
There what,
And
man.
the
He's been as consistent as you can be with five like that in 8 years or whatever it's been.
yep,
Yeah, five with this last one. So
So
it's, the guy,
the guy,
a positive guy
a
through it,
positive guy through it,
yep,
patchwork team for a long time.
Exactly. And no defense. The man hasn't had a defense ever in Oakland. Ever. Not ever.
Ever. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So, I mean, give him a defense and see what happens.
Best year. This is the
Yes.
best defense.
Even over the 2016 year when we won 10 games, that defense still doesn't compare to this defense we got right now. Yeah, I think this is I really do think this is the year. I mean, we're definitely getting to the playoffs. I think we win the playoff game. That's my
The game.
prediction. We win the playoff game. I think we're in the AFC championship. And you want to know who I think we play? The Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Bengals are no joke. Everybody's sleeping on the Bengals.
Yeah. Don't.
Dude, Jamar Chase, monster.
Chase. Mixon's going off.
T. Higgins.
And that's putting this. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, they got a squad.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be. Yeah. No, they got a squad. Yo, they got a Joe Burrows is a leader, man.
Yep.
And that what's that kid in San Diego? He was supposed to
Uh-oh.
get all that
Justin Herbert.
rookie quarterback. And I think I just hate that we got to play him twice, man.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. My problem with our quarterback situation is the fact that we I mean, I don't know how I got it. I don't know how I cannot say that Derek Carr is the third best quarterback in our division because clearly Mahomes is better. And Justin Herbert is a baller. I mean, I saw it with my own two eyes when we were at that game. He's a baller. He's the top three quarterback for the next
Yeah.
decade.
And I've been telling people, and they're like, I'm like, he can make the play with his legs. He stands
Yep.
in the pocket with poise. That rock 70 yards, bro, on his
Yep.
back foot.
Exactly. On a dime. Yeah, he's a
Out,
problem.
man.
He's a problem.
Wearing him
He's a
out.
problem more than he's a problem more
Last
than
year when that
Mahomes.
kid played, the Chargers lost like 5 games last year by a total of 11.
Yep. Yeah, then right. And they got a defense.
Yeah, he bounced to the wire, and they would have got a come. You know, they right
Yep.
500 record. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
So what is your thoughts on the Chiefs?
man,
They looking rough.
scraping this dude up off the
Turf.
Mahomes was out of it, man.
Yep.
He was looking in the press box. His eyes weren't even focused on the field level.
Yeah, they thought they was just gonna offense everybody.
They ain't got his best interest at heart, man.
Not at all.
He was out.
Yeah, they just straight up going for the Super Bowl. They got their rings, but now they gonna pay for it. They don't how they gonna pay everybody and they don't have no defense.
And that's the thing, It's like, Andy Reid. I mean, I'm a Chiefs. I don't mind. I like a lot of guys on Andy Reid
Yep.
fan. He's one of my favorite coaches. So I'm glad to see
Yeah,
him
me too.
Super Bowl with the worst defense in the world. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yep. Absolutely.
It's just
Genius. If the
it's a
Giants
can't
beat the
count the way
Chiefs,
the
man,
way it was.
I'll pay for your dinner at Fogo de Chao. Boy, the Chiefs is going they hurting so bad. They gonna put the hurting on the Giants this week. That's why I'm
I mean,
scared
you
it's a
got to
trap
think
game for
right
us.
now.
That's why I'm scared for us.
It's great. It's the best news in the world for us. In a row and just get it out of the way.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I
and come
know.
back off with a horrible record. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because
Yep. Yep.
he gonna play lights out football.
All day.
Uh, this is their season right here because the reason that their offense is successful is because Tariq Hill
Right.
can throw that ball 70 yards to Tariq Hill on a whim. Then
Yep.
Harry, you're just a team with weapons, and nobody.
The game I wish I did get a chance to watch was the Chiefs against the Titans. I want to know how they got spanked so bad. I still don't really know how bad, like why they got beat so bad. I have no idea. I don't know if it was the Chiefs messing up more so than anything else, or if it was literally the defense that was playing well. I don't know.
I mean, cat was running around like a chicken with no head, you know. And Patrick, he prolongs plays, you know. His bread and butter is in that pocket. You know what I mean? Just like Russell Wilson,
Right.
create. But even when you look at his his deepest passes, those long bombs are from within the pocket,
Right.
and all great passers know that. You know, let's look at the field standing in the middle of it, and they just got to get it done, man.
Right. So yeah, unsolicited genius states, yep, double hill and make Mahomes play hero ball. And that makes sense to me because that's what I would do if I were playing them. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still gotta worry about yeah, you gotta worry about the tight end. I haven't heard nothing from him all year either, though. Lately, to be honest, Kelsey, I haven't heard much at all from Kelsey.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is rock soft because he's, you know what I mean. He knows how to get open. He'll pick apart his zones.
Yep.
Throw him the ball from anywhere. But not only that, he's a tight end. So, I mean, what's he got? A linebacker covering?
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's
Best case scenario is safety, and that's still no good
and that's a mismatch every
every
the
time.
guy. He's no slouch. You know what I mean?
Nope.
And you need your two best guys making sure Tariq Hill don't beat you deep.
Right.
So
Oh, so yeah, I guess that's what happened. It had to have been
his
at
Pittsburgh
some point,
boys,
that's interesting. I what I want to see is their defense, though. Oh boy, didn't he have like the best game ever? Derek, yeah, he ran through them like a hot knife in butter. I saw too many big plays from Derrick Henry. It was crazy. I need to see how bad their
oh,
defense really truly is.
he freaking Tecmo Bowl.
Right, right. Yeah, Derrick Henry, I don't even understand. I haven't seen him in person, but I can only imagine seeing that dude in person as well. You're looking at him like that don't even make sense. Cause he's another dude that's a
Yeah,
burner. He's a burner.
man. Imagine trying to jump in front of that dude, man.
That's what I'm
That could
saying.
end your career, man.
Exactly. It's the opposite of Atwater
If
smacking
the
the heck
guy
out of
like,
Okoye.
I think I prefer to go on the ESPN highlight eating that
Heck
over
yeah.
trying to tackle that guy, man.
Heck yeah. Every day of the week.
You know what
Them
I'm
stiff
saying?
arms alone he been tossing cats off the field with.
Dude, right? This dude, the biggest, strongest dude with a pony. That stuff trips me out, man.
Right. Yes, sir. So I'm trying to think, who do we have left?
It's
Who do
always
we have left that's actually really a threat? Who's really threatening us other than Dallas? Right. We got to keep it real. Dallas, that's going to be a game. That's two of the top best offensive in the NFL.
oh, it's gonna be a great game. Healthy, we gonna blow. We gonna beat them in Jerry World.
I agree. I agree about that.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally agree about
Have a
that.
secondary. If it's a shootout, if it's backs that can at least make plays.
Right.
They except for Diggs. Except for
Yep.
Diggs, that kid.
I'm scared of him.
Yeah, man. Everybody showed. I didn't know until week 3 that was Stephon Diggs' brother.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know. I knew it. I knew that was Stephon
Uh,
Diggs'
yeah,
brother.
I didn't. Hey, it makes sense.
You want to know the other thing? A lot of people don't know he was a wide receiver in college too until Saban told him to switch to cornerback. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And he said he cried. Yeah, I was watching a special. He said he cried the whole time because he wanted to play wide receiver like his big brother. But Saban was like, nah, bruh, you a corner. You need to go play corner. And I mean, hey, if Nick Saban telling you to do something,
Funny
I
thing
think you
is
should
that
probably listen.
with the program,
Right?
simple as that.
Yes. And you see where he's at, like, right?
It worked out,
If
man.
Saban telling you to do something, do it.
Cornerback in the NFL.
Yep. Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, those were the two biggest steals
The
for the they got
rivalries.
him and Parsons. Micah Parsons, that yeah, that's a problem.
You said Micah Parsons?
Yeah, he's a problem. He's a problem.
Yeah.
He's literally the first
12 game
person I've
difference,
ever seen
bro.
that truly can play every position defensively. He can play nose guard. He can play rushing in. He can play linebacker, which is his natural.
Yeah.
He can play corner. He can play safety. He
Yep.
can play it all. I mean, he runs a 4.340.
He's freak of nature, man.
Freak of nature. I
Freak of
can't I
nature.
can't wait to see it. I mean, again, like, man, I've been very fortunate. I can name off a few people, man,
You
that
don't have to
really
be.
made me say, I don't understand. Lamar Jackson is a person that I look at and say, I don't understand. I don't understand how he was made. If you ever watch him play live, because he's a big dude, he's not a small dude. And a lot of people don't know that. Lamar Jackson is
It's
not
gonna
small, and
be
that dude just
incredible. He's
insane.
like 6'7".
Yeah, he's insane. Give it up to Lamar Jackson. 100%. Watching that dude live was insane. Insane. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of good.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of good football left.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we done did this for an hour and 15 minutes, cuz.
For sure.
Yeah, we've
Hey,
been live for an hour 15. It worked out.
we'll talk for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, for sure. We're gonna have to get you some better Wi-Fi out there so they can hear you. The people couldn't hear you that well, but that's all good. This was more of like a test anyways. Really just to showcase the new digs, you know what I mean? All right.
You know, I just wanted to help, see what you're working with, man. We gonna get everything going.
Absolutely.
I'll but hey man,
All right.
it was great to talk football with you. I'm about to try to kick back while we still getting it for free.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kiss them babies, my little cousins for me, man. Tell wifey I said hello, man, and y'all stay safe.
Sure, man. Tell Koi I said hey. Tell everybody, man, and I'll communicate with you throughout the week.
Yes, sir. We'll do, cuz. Love you, man. All right. So yeah, this was a nice little success, I would say. Still got a lot of kinks to work out. Um, I'm excited about what's coming up. You know, I like the digs, as Cuz says. I hope you guys enjoy the scenery, the new setup. Um, I'm really proud of my little studio, and yeah, I think we got a lot of big things to come. Um, yeah, like I say, I'm at 76, I think 77 subscribers. We all know if I'm going to use this GoPro 10, right, with 4K streaming live and correct, bring y'all to the game, I need at least 1,000 subscribers. So, my goal was to get to 100 by week 10. I need 24 more people by week 10. It's week 8, right? So I got 2 more weeks. I'm hoping that I run into a lot of Raider fans in New York. So that way I can get over this goal and threshold and start looking double that and then double that and get to that coveted 1,000 so that by the end of the year I can actually start going live with my GoPro and you guys be right there with me. Um, I do tend to go live with Facebook a few times throughout the game. It depends. Only game I think I didn't go live was the Bears. That was a horrible game. I don't want to even already stressing and traumatizing myself all over just thinking about that game. That game was horrible. But but yeah, I'm um I'm excited because I'm gonna hit all the rest of the games. The only game I have to get left, and again, I'm real talk. I'm not unless somebody can tell me or show me where in Cleveland that I can get club seats that are indoors. I'll go if I can be indoors and watch the game while at the game. But to my knowledge, that stadium didn't have anything like that. Kind of like the Chiefs, I didn't see anything that had anything indoor that I was privy to. So you know, I may do the Chiefs. I doubt it though, because it's right December and it's cold. So I mean, those are the two games. Pitt. I couldn't get the Pitt. Pitt was a tough one. But I had people at Pitt that represented for us. My dog Ike played ball with me at Montana State. Him and wifey, I think, went out to Pitt. So that's what's up. Shout out to Ike. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't expect to miss anything else. So, but yeah, we gonna have a lot of fun. This thing is looking good. I'm really happy. Uh, please feel free to drop anything you can think of when it comes to any kind of improvements or anything you want to see. Like I say, I'll be dropping content over multiple groups all season. And like I say, I really think my best work will come during the off season when I actually have a little bit more time to learn editing better and so forth, and really bring y'all some real good footage from the games, and bringing it from a fan's perspective, and what's going on at the game, and not just the game, right? Give you all the good, the bad, and the ugly. But yeah, this was successful to me. I was really happy with this. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself some applause. Yep, good one, good one. And yeah, I'm just gonna bring us out to what we used to. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make this show work. We're gonna make it work, ladies and gentlemen. Till later, Raider Nation, T Crump is out. Peace. See you guys later.